What it do, y'all? It's your boy Charles, aka Faith Gaines, y'all. And I got a special video for y'all. I'm just gonna say it right now. This gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, but there's truth in this, y'all. Matter of fact, I promise you, there's truth in this. So the Lord dropped something in my spirit a while back, maybe like a month or two ago. And I don't want to say I was in denial of it, but I want to say I was a little bit hesitant. I'll be honest, I was a little bit hesitant to drop this message, but the Lord gave me some confirmation this morning, and it's time to talk about it, y'all. It's time to talk about it. So check this out, y'all. I want to talk about the vegans, the conscious community, the Dr.sebi electric community, right? There is a spirit behind that. I'll get to that in a second. There's a spirit behind that. I'm going to tell you why. A lot of y'all going to be like, oh, he was a... Hold on. Relax. Hold on. There is a spirit behind that. I'm going to give you a quick story. One of my boys who was a man of God, he started going on YouTube, finding, health videos and workout videos and all that stuff. And there's nothing cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with none of that stuff. There's nothing wrong with none of that stuff. But I noticed his language started to change, right? So if you know anything about the Bible, right? Whenever the people of Israel, you could look this up. Whenever the people of Israel were getting ready to get ensnared, they started doing the things of other nations, right? One thing being language, right? So my boy was telling me, we gotta eat this electric diet and all this stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I ain't never heard you talk like that since we started walking with Christ. Where's this coming from, right? So, took some time. I just prayed on it. And I remember the day I said, bro, I have to pray for you. He said, okay. And I said, listen, there is a spirit behind this whole health conscious community, right? And this is how I know there was a spirit, because as I was getting ready to pray for my boy, he was giving me pushback, a little bit of pushback. He just asked me why, why do I, like, why? Okay, what's so bad about it? I'm just trying to get healthy. I said, first of all, let me give y'all a disclaimer. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy. I'm going to get to the point. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy. Nothing wrong with that. Eat your fruits, your veggies. If you like meat, eat meat. Eat. Take care of your body. Give your body the nutrients that it needs, right? But like I said, when his language started to change, I knew something was up, and I'm seeing it from if put like this, if he's looking at it from here, I'm seeing it from all the way over here. I said, nah, he's about to change. Something's about to change, right? So I'm trying to pray for him. He gave me a little pushback. I said, bro, just let me pray. Just let me pray, right? So I prayed, Lord, rebuke any spirit behind this. And before I was praying, I heard the Lord say, Ashtaroth, right? The spirit behind this vegan, health conscious, whatever you want to call it, is Ashtaroth. Now, I didn't do my research on Ashtaroth, but Ashtaroth's name appears a lot in the Bible. Sometimes it might be translated to Astarte, right? But the name appears a lot in the Bible, and it's a false goddess that the people of Israel started to worship when they were rebelling against God. And they don't do this just one time. They do this a couple times, actually. You'll see, you'll always see it together with Baal. It'll say they worship Baal and Astarte, right? Or Ashtaroth, right? So I prayed a prayer. I leave, right? I leave. A couple weeks later, maybe like a month later, he goes, yo, bro, I know what you was talking about. He was like, yo, I noticed, the dudes that I was watching, the people that I was watching, you was on point. Something you was telling me. I said, yeah, bro. I said, it's one thing It's one thing to, work out, be healthy, eat right. But when you start to speak the doctrine of other man, now your mind is starting to get warped. Your mind is starting to get warped. And he understood it. And I'm glad that he understood it. Because a lot of people may not understand what I'm about to say, right? The problem with this community is they do not believe in the signs and the miracles and wonders of Christ. They feel that the healing comes from the food. Let me say that again. Now you're like, oh, they believe that the healing comes from the food. Yes, Christ put the right foods in our life for us to take care of our bodies, but a lot of that stuff, I'm getting it right now, a lot of that stuff is Eastern philosophy, right? A lot of that stuff is Eastern philosophy. And if you know a lot about Eastern philosophy, you know that most of their practices are pagan, right? I'm getting this right now in my spirit, right now as I'm talking to y'all. Eastern philosophy has a lot of divination. If you don't believe me, go watch Shang-Chi. Go watch Shang-Chi. If you don't believe me, go watch that movie. Right? So, yesterday, let me just see how much time I got, y'all. Alright, so yesterday, I'm in the park, and someone asked me to take in their product, to buy their product, some vegan kind of, whatever it was. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he asked me something again. And I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I was tired, I was out of it. So I wasn't kind of paying attention, to be 100% honest. I was just like, huh? What? But when I got home, I did some research on something he was speaking about. I said, man, listen, y'all cannot put your faith in y'all cannot put your faith in the food. You have to put your faith in the Lord thy God. That is the point of this video. That community, some of them know God, some of them don't know God. I'm not saying it's against, you can't eat properly, but you have to. It says do all things. When you eat, when you drink, do it for the Lord, right? I'm gonna put the scripture. I know that's not the whole scripture, but I'm gonna put the scripture in the video. Guys, be careful of this health nut, vegan, electric, Dr.sebi, all that stuff. There is a spirit behind that. If you don't believe me, most of these people don't worship the Lord thy God of Israel. I promise you, most of them don't, y'all. Most of them don't. So when you start to turn away from the doctrines of the Lord and you start to mimic behaviors of other men, then you know you're going astray. It's your boy Charles. Love y'all. Peace.